Gering City Council has approved the preliminary and final plats for the development of 7 new lots in the Westwood Estate addition on the south side of the community. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, during discussion of the city's plans during the public hearing on the issue, Gering City engineer Annie Folk said there were some initial concerns about stormwater runoff with possible new construction at the top of the hill. Folk told council members the solution to the potential issue would be a retention pond at Oregon Trail Park that would become a showcase multi-purpose stormwater feature.
Our proposal is that we put in some retention in Oregon Trail Park and make that to kind of a showcase stormwater feature where we can do it and put in some plants and different things and make it look very attractive. And then it also will help alleviate some of the flooding that we have in that area. It'll serve more than just this subdivision. It'll be sized for this subdivision, but placed in a more strategic location that it'll help with some of the drainage that we have that ends up on Field 1 and in that parking lot in Oregon Trail Park.
Folk said the city would handle the cost of intersections, including the tie-in of Oregon Trail Boulevard to Five Rocks Road, as well as extension of city water to the property line, but the developer would handle the costs of all other infrastructure improvements. The council voted unanimously approving both the preliminary and final plats for the development. Well, it was quite the scene yesterday afternoon on 10th Avenue in Scottsbluff as a Good Samaritan uses their own vehicle to stop a pursuit suspect that was the subject of a recent burglary. Scottsbluff police officers had located the suspect, 25-year-old Santana Garza, but he hopped into a dark Mazda pickup and fled the scene with passenger Irma Hernandez. Garza led officers on a chase with speeds exceeding 40 miles per hour throughout residential neighborhoods before a local resident used his white Dodge Ram pickup to disable Garza's vehicle. Authorities were then able to take Garza and Hernandez into custody. Scottsbluff Police Chief Kevin Spencer says Garza was then arrested on charges including theft of a motor vehicle, flight to avoid arrest, use of a weapon to commit a felony, possession of a deadly weapon by a prohibited person, obstruction, and the underlying robbery charge. Hernandez is facing charges of obstruction and possession of drug paraphernalia. They were both scheduled to make their first appearances on the charges today in Scottsbluff County Court. Also responding to the scene were personnel from the Scottsbluff County Sheriff's Department, Scottsbluff Fire Department, and Valley Ambulance. Well, coming up after the break, temperatures got into the low 70s today, but things will start to heat up for a brief stretch tomorrow and Friday. The Lawyers got your midweek forecast coming up right after this on KNEB.TV News.
Local lending. We're here for you from start to finish. Keeping money in our economy. Supporting local jobs. Giving back to our community. Investing in entrepreneurship. Making our quiet towns a destination. At Platte Valley Bank, we support local because we are local.
For the past 44 years, Platte Valley Vacuum and Sewing has been serving the Wyobraska area. That's quite a long time. At Platte Valley Vac and Sew, you'll find quality sewing machines, quilting and embroidery machines, even sergers from name brands such as Pfaff and Baby Lock, both known for their well-made machinery. Keep in mind you'll receive one-on-one lessons with your machine purchase. Platte Valley Vac and Sew also offers a fine selection of 100% cotton quilting fabrics and a great selection of threads and notions to assist you in most any quilting or embroidery project you might have. For all your sewing machine quilting needs, stop by Platte Valley Vac and Sew, downtown Scottsbluff.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Well, another very nice evening out there. Clear skies across the region. We're still going to be in the upper 60s by 7, heading off to bed in the mid 50s. Low 40s to get your day started tomorrow, and already up to 60 degrees by 9. It is going to be a very mild day tomorrow. In fact, very warm conditions tomorrow. Nice and quiet tonight. Friday looks warm as well before storms develop Friday afternoon. And weekend, we could see storms at times, especially Saturday. Looks like that could be a stormier day for us here across the area. Well, about normal. How about that? A normal high 30 or normal low 36. We were at 37. A normal high 66. Nailed it yesterday. 93 was that record high for today. For yesterday, we didn't touch that. We were in mid 80s for record highs today. Back into the low 90s tomorrow. So I think we'll miss a record over these days. But nothing in the rain gauge yesterday. In fact, a trace again from just a couple of showers out there. Well, it seems like a distant memory because it's been a couple of weeks ago, but we were down into the mid-30s just 2 weeks ago. We quickly got into the mid-50s, and then ever since, basically since the 18th, so going on 12 days now, we've been above or near to above normal all the way through that time frame. Even yesterday, back to normal for a high as we cooled down 16 degrees, and we're heading back up in the positive side of that and going to be well above normal tomorrow and again on Friday before cooler air comes in for the weekend. 70 in Goodland, 67 right now in Valentine. We have low 60s here across Nebraska, upper 60s and a few low 70s. 72 here in Scottsbluff, 67 in Mullen and in Alliance. And winds been much lighter today after gusts yesterday, topped 50 miles an hour in many places. We have 5 to 10 mile an hour winds, slightly stronger off to the eastern portions of our area, 10 to 15 mile an hour winds. That's it though. That is certainly much calmer than where we were yesterday. All quiet tonight here on our Futurecast. No clouds, not really a whole lot going on. We'll call it mainly clear out there. And low temperatures tonight going to fall down into the upper 30s and low 40s. That's it across the region. Even some mid 40s here in eastern Wyoming. So it's going to be a very mild evening and comfortable out there. As we put Futurecast in motion for tomorrow, it's quiet. Off to the west, a few clouds in the afternoon. That's about it. You'll see them start to work their way in and across the region, but that's it. Late tomorrow night into early Friday morning, a few late day clouds. That is about all we're going to have across the region, but it will turn more active as we get Friday afternoon and into Friday night. Upper 80s, not near 90, not out of the question. 90 degrees is not out of the question. We'll be very close to it here in many areas tomorrow, and the winds aren't going to be too bad at all. It's going to be a very mild, very warm day tomorrow before we start to cool things off a little bit and bring in some thunderstorms for the weekend. 41 tonight, mostly clear, not as cool out there. For tomorrow, lots of sun overhead, very warm conditions, highs approaching that 90 degree mark. Wouldn't be surprised to see us touch 90 in a couple locations. It'll be very close to it. Splitting hairs on a degree difference there. Low to mid 80s for Friday. Thunderstorms develop Friday afternoon. Saturday looks like the wettest day. We fall back only to near 70, which is still above normal. Upper 70s again Sunday. Some scattered late day storms come in, isolated storms on Monday. Breezy conditions as we bring in a cool front again on Tuesday. Highs only near 70, low 70s for Wednesday with some late day thunderstorms back in the forecast for next week as well. But all in all, these next 7 days above normal to way above normal on a couple of them, but above normal temps. Look at those lows at night. Each and every night out there, primarily in the 40s, even a 51 degree low tomorrow night. So very mild conditions here as we start the 1st of May on Friday.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
Now more than ever, you need an affordable unlimited plan that fits your family budget. That's why Viera Wireless is introducing our Better Unlimited plan. It's our best priced unlimited plan ever, starting as low as $30 a month for 4 lines of unlimited talk, text, and high-speed data. Want high-definition video with rollover high-speed hotspot data? Then choose our Best or Ultra Unlimited plans, the best value plans in America for everyone. Vieira Wireless. Are you ready for better?
Welcome back. Unified Command confirms 2 new cases for COVID-19 in Scottsbluff County. The latest cases were a woman in her 40s and a male in his teens. Both are close contacts of a previous positive case. PPHD officials say the investigation is complete. Close contacts will be quarantined and actively monitored twice daily for fever and other respiratory symptoms by public health officials. To date, there have been 47 positive cases, with 30 of those patients recovered. 13 active cases remain in Scottsbluff County, 2 in Cheyenne County, and 1 active case each in both Box Butte and Morrill counties. Looking at the statewide numbers now, and the Department of Health and Human Services didn't have much to report yesterday, as their data dashboard showed only 13 positive cases. That marks the second straight day with 0 statewide deaths, and Hall, Douglas, Dakota, and Dawson County accounting for 2/3 of the state's 3,374 cases. And Cheyenne City officials say the amount Cheyenne Frontier Days will pay for police officers at the city's largest event has been resolved after months of debate. The Wyoming Tribune-Eagle reported that the City Council approved a resolution on Monday outlining Frontier Days would eventually pay the city more than half of the cost of security for the next 5 years, offsetting added law enforcement burdens caused by its event. Frontier Days is an outdoor rodeo and western festival that draws in roughly 200,000 people annually. Security costs of about $100,000 for the event are accumulated each year. Well, coming up after the break, we'll head on over to the Panhandle Humane Society to meet their featured Pet of the Week. We'll have that right after this on KNEB.TV News.
Be water wise. Did you know that most people over-fertilize their lawns and gardens? This means your fertilizer and money wash down the storm drain into our waterways, where it makes dangerous algae grow. So the next time you fertilize the yard, remember, you're not just fertilizing your lawn, so don't overwater or use fertilizer when rain is in the forecast. Smart waterways add to clean water. This is a message from Tri-City Stormwater.
Home buying is filled with decisions. Neighborhood, floor plan, fenced yard. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home. Home buying is filled with decisions. Square feet, fixer-upper, room to grow. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home.
Well, this is Shiloh. Shiloh is a 4-year-old male cat. He is already neutered, and he's just a super sweet guy. He loves to play, he loves to cuddle, just kind of loves to be with you and loves to hang out with you. As I was cleaning this morning, he just kind of hung out with me. But he's super, super sweet, super gentle, super loving, and he just is all around super nice and fun. Shiloh is $50. That comes with, he got neutered. He did get his rabies vaccination. It comes with a sample bag of food. He will be up to date on all of his vaccinations, and he will get microchipped before he leaves. I think the most ideal home for Shiloh would be one where there's really, really loving parents, where they can really focus on him. He doesn't necessarily have to be without any other animals in the home. He's really good with other cats. I'm not too sure how he is with dogs, but he just needs a loving home, someone who can pay attention to him and give him all the cuddles that he needs.
Plus, whoever adopts the featured Pet of the Week will also receive a $25 Murdoch's gift card as well. Well, straight ahead, we'll take a peek at what's happening on your midweek community calendar here on KNEB.TV News.
Small business feels anything but small. That's why there's First National Bank Small Business Free Checking, so you can focus on what matters most.
Welcome to Kelly's, home of the Valley's best selection of wine, spirits, and beer. Whether you're brand loyal to the tried and true brew or really enjoy trying something different and new, Kelly's has something for everyone. Family owned and operated and right on your way on West 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Kelly's Liquor. If you can't find it at Kelly's, it's not worth drinking.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a peek at what's happening on your midweek community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
This summer, take advantage of Chadron State College's online classes. Our classes are flexible, no matter where you are, with starting points throughout the summer. Take a summer class to finish a degree requirement that didn't fit your fall or spring schedule, or to open up your schedule later. Summer classes can help you graduate early, and a summer internship can open doors for your career. Add Chadron State College to your summer plans today. To learn more and see the summer class offerings, visit csc.edu/summer.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want you to plan for tomorrow while you enjoy today. With our personalized trust and estate planning services, our trust services can help you do just that. When it comes to estate planning, you should seek professional help. And when you do, you should have confidence in the financial institution you choose to handle your trust. At Platte Valley Bank, we pride ourselves in keeping our trust operations local and serving our friends and neighbors. We offer a highly personalized, full line of personal trust and estate planning. Give us a call today and see how our trust services can help you.
And finally tonight, a senior at Gering High School is turning his passion into a community-wide initiative. A living piece of community art is on display in Gering, and the public is invited to come on out and make their mark. As part of his senior art project, Dyson Dollarhide created the quarantine wall on the backside of Logoz in Gering.
And I tried to do a neon sign look because it looked really cool, and it was very tough. Especially for trying it my first time. It didn't go how I actually planned it to go. And we messed up a lot, but I made it work.
However, Dyson isn't the first artist to make his mark on the back wall of Logoz.
But there's been 4 people who's done this. Before this, it said teach peace, and then the 2 more, and then the 2 before that were just like graffiti ones that said Logoz and stuff. And so they kind of carry the theme of just saying Logoz usually.
Dollarhide says it took a full day to tackle the project, and says now it's up to the community to make it complete.
This is open to like all the public. We're gonna have markers with strings on the end, so we can have anybody, literally anybody in the public who wants to come sign the wall can come sign it. We recommend also just doing initials so we can fit more people on the wall.
He says the hope is people from the Twin Cities and beyond swing by and add their initials to put the finishing touches on the mural.
We'll probably keep it up for a while just to give people something to do at least during this corona stuff. And we'll probably keep it open a month or less. Give people time.
In Gering, Ryan Murphy, KNEB.TV News. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.